Welcome back to the Wanderlust Saga, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. This is Kieran and Al. Okay. I'm trying to avoid those because they explode. Cool. Anyways, it was not my intention to get into a battle like that right away. Okay, there's no abilities I want, right? I don't think so. I don't want Donald to have anything. Oh yeah, I want him to have hyper healing. And we'll give him fire boost. Goofy does not have enough. I need to spend some AP buffs on Goofy. Okay, Photon Debugger, our thunder-based thing, Gaia Belt. Ooh, greatly increases defense as well as thunder and dark resistance. Would that be worth putting on? It gives me some dark resistance, which is something I don't actually have. Lightning Crystal, a Mysterious Crystal abundant with lightning. Power Crystal, a Mysterious Crystal abundant with power. Bright Crystal, Mysterious Crystal abundant with brightness. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're good. Yeah, let's keep going. Hope everyone's having a good day today.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take care of this fight.
But I promised Leon.
Donald, Goofy, take Sora and get going.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
Your Majesty!
We understand. We'll go search for Riku and Kairi.
Right, watch for danger.
You be careful too!
Wait, you guys.
Sora, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Come on, Sora, you gotta be good.
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
Let's go!
Whoa!
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
That's a really fun difference from Kingdom Hearts 1. Where... Ooh. There's a point where I'll talk through this cutscene, but not right now. Okay, so this is one of the cutscenes that gets added by Final Mix. It's gonna go on for a few minutes here. The pacing for this cutscene kinda sucks, because it shows a lot And I mean a lot of him walking down this spiral staircase. But like I was saying, that cutscene is actually kind of reminiscent of when Donald and Goofy go and actually follow Riku when he gains the Keyblade, because they're just following orders. Where now they're actually in even a more direct dereliction of duty, and they just decide that it's more important to help their friends and back Sora than it is to just follow the king's orders blindly. It's just a nice little character arc. We didn't need to see him walk down all
Master
of this.
Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it! Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
We have heard that voice before. The one that's referred to as Ansem. But yeah, like that dialogue could have started a lot earlier.
It has been far too long, friend.
What does that mean?
Zaxian! Zaxian!
Right here. What is it?
Where is Lord Xemnas?
His yes. Go and see for yourself.
Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
As if. I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's count at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret? How long ago was it? When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall, that's where we spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts. It's a graveyard that was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can and he talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own duties. As you should with yours. For we need to prepare the new facility immediately. But there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
What new facility? Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place, anyway?
He already shared his intentions with us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share? The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.
Okay, I don't pause very often, but I kind of want to talk about that cutscene for a couple of reasons. First of all, because of the way those cutscenes are put together, it's not very obvious the first cutscene is happening now. The second cutscene is a cutscene from the past. And there's not a real good way of kind of noticing that Xemnas going down into, at least the way I've always taken that scene since I've seen it, is that Xemnas is going to the Chamber of Repose, currently where we are in the story. The rest of that happens previously, before the entire events of Chain of Memories and all of that. My biggest complaint about that scene, aside from it's got a little weird pacing, is also the fact that it's a very oddly timed bit of exposition about something that has nothing to do with what's going on currently in this game. A lot of what they're talking about is important to set up things to come, but could have been placed at more opportune moments, I think. Anyways, let's get back into this. Back to Sora and friends.
Hey, you guys are looking lively.
Scram!
Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13? I bet you can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
Oh, I told them they were sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts.
Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
You can't trick us.
Silence, traitor.
That was very serious for him, and he's never that serious again, to my knowledge. So, we've done this before. This kind of forms thing. And it helps if I actually do it correctly. But this time, we get to beat the tar out of him. Nope. Ah, dang it. That was a me fault. Okay. We're gonna skip all the cutscenes now. Skip scene. Oh, hey, that skipped all of them. I do appreciate that. Yeah. This, while it is possible to do this without the reaction commands, I feel like you're making your life significantly harder without them. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay. And he does this periodically through the fight. This takes a little bit of concentration. Got him. Ooh, a new armor slot. And a blizzard element. And Donald's unconscious.
Oh, no way!
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
Hey, Sarah. Gonna antagonize him.
Yeah, we gotta go help our friends out first.
Oh, sorry.
Then let's go.
Aha! There you are! You sure have lots of friends to help. So, I guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
Yes, Your Majesty! Look out!
Goofy!
No.
Hey, you're the king's captain. You gotta get up.
Come on, wake up!
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy?
Goofy.
This is not happening. It can't be happening. It can't.
They'll pay for this.
It is one of those odd tropes in video games. As soon as we get a new character, and we're only supposed to have a party of a certain number, that we just kill off the other character. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't go through these gameplays. I didn't care. But let us put on the guy belt, best thing to have on. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I didn't even do any of that. Okay, that much. So we're just gonna get into this. So we are gonna fight on our own for a little bit, because it's a nice way to force us to fight with all of our Final Fantasy friends. And for once to actually fight with Yuki, not against her. Which we barely even saw her big spinny thing of doom.
I'll help out.
And Squall just gets to use the Limit Breaker as much as he feels like. He's apparently earned that right. Got it. Money! Keep of this person we barely know. Meteors. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm getting the last hit in any of these. We get to fight with Cloud. Sparkle Ray. Okay. Question marks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but...
Goofy.
Hey, fellas!
Goofy!
You know, that really hurt.
Aw, Goofy.
Of course, Your Majesty. I get bumped on the head all the time. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa! That hurt too!
Don't you ever do that again!
Okay, so here's one of those, like, in one sense, it's kind of a frustrating, like, they're trying to pull at your heartstrings, but at the same time, it's also one of those things of why did we expect them to play by the same rules? Like, Goofy's a cartoon character. And they kind of make a nod to that, and I get hit on the head all the time. I will read that in a second. I want my chest first. So, it's one of those things like it's an interesting kind of play, and especially like they don't even give you time to like fully like comprehend what just happened before it's like, ah yeah, no, Goofy's fine. Yuck. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry if I made you worried. What could happen next? We'd better prepare ourselves for anything. I know exactly what's happening next. But maybe not all of you do, so we'll see in a moment. Sometimes we get split up like we were earlier, but can't help each other. At times like that, try using your enemies to fight. I'm glad everyone's alright, but we can't relax just yet. We have to rally together for all our friends' sake. Okay, so we do this, and we're going out here.
Huh? What's with them?
Hey!
That's the guy who's not handsome.
You mean it's his nobody?
The leader of Organization 13.
Wait a minute. Now I know. Wise Ansem, I am here to seek your advice.
I'm glad we have the opportunity to speak like this, my friend. I'm intrigued by your hypothesis, and I'm finding it difficult to stave off the urge to test it. Still, I'm concerned about the stability of the worlds.
Yup, that's what worries me too.
The doors that appeared, the place the heartless seek. I fear my research may have brought this upon us.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it! Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Now I remember. Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice. The leader of Organization 13 is Xehanort's nobody.
Move it!
He can't let Xehanort get away.
Right!
Okay, so the thing about that is with the added cutscenes from Final Mix, a lot of that doesn't mean anything anymore. We had just heard a whole bunch of that exact okay, of the name Xehanort. Like, it's been... Okay. Okay. Yep. I do also like, again, this is one of those fights where they've compounded a whole bunch of enemies. but most of them exist in the background. And this is kind of what they mean by use enemy abilities. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'd actually be curious. I wonder if there's a GDC talk on how they did this effect. Because there's obviously something going on here that they're keeping. So to keep render times low, they're doing something to mimic all these enemies, but most of them don't actually exist. And you can't actually, like, a lot of them will back up to stay out of range of you. Which is super interesting. Need to be careful with how I use limit form. Oh yeah, limit form takes 4 bars. I do like the sparkle ray. It feels much more powerful than Rising Sun. I do also like that I've got invulnerability so long as I use. And so long as I'm using limits. Which, if you're kind of paying a little bit of attention, limit form was added to give a lot of the old Kingdom Hearts 1 abilities back to Sora. Like Ars Arcanum and the like Sonic Ray is one of them that is currently for some reason taken up by an ether slot. Because I think they default to a spell on your quick bar. They default to the limit if there's a spell there. That's the words that I'm looking for. Yeah, and this is where it's interesting. Like, they are keeping track of relative volume of Heartless. Like, when they need to be kind of thinning the herd. I'm curious, like, in this day and age, was it harder to just run the AI rather than render it? And was that the issue with having lots of enemies on screen? Because it almost looks like that is the case. Like, they can have a whole bunch of enemies, but they just have to be kind of doing a very simple AI. I don't know. Interesting to find out. Might look that up.
Where's the king?
There he is!
Come on!
Your Majesty!
Xehanort!
How long has it been since I abandoned that name?
Out with it, nobody! Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king.
Stop!
He's gone.
Showa duty.
What's going on?
Way to fall right into their trap. Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
Xemnas?
The guy you just saw. He's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Organization 13 wants to get rid of the Heartless?
Man, you're slow. Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is after.
So what are those guys gonna do with the hearts?
I'm not telling.
Tell us!
You're the one who kidnapped Kairi.
Bingo. The name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Where is Kairi? Please, just tell me.
Look, about Kairi, I'm sorry.
Axel.
Uh-oh. I don't care about any of that. Just let me into the realm of darkness, okay?
If it's Kairi you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
Take me to her.
Is she that important to you?
Yeah, more than anything.
Show me how important.
Please.
So you really do care for her. In that case, the answer's no.
You rotten!
Are you angry? Do you hate me? Then take that rage and direct it at the Heartless. Pitiful Heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. And yet, they know not the true power of what they hold. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
What in the world do you think you're prattling on about? Kingdom Hearts belongs to me. The heart of all kingdoms. The heart of all that lives. A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts must be my dominion!
Maleficent, no! No more Heartless!
I do not take orders from you!
Fool.
Oh no!
keep these creatures at bay. You devise a way to vanquish them forever.
Maleficent.
Do not misunderstand me. I shall have my revenge on you yet.
Maleficent!
Leave now.
I don't take orders from you. But what about... Huh? What side are you guys on anyway?
The Heartless ally with whoever's the strongest. Yes, Sora. Extract more hearts.
No! The hearts! Maybe everything we've done, maybe it was all for nothing. What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles! You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
Ansem report number 1.
Sora! Donald! Goofy!
Relax. Those three aren't going down that easily. The Keyblade's chosen one. He's a lucky kid.
See you soon.
Sora knows the truth now. The more Heartless that he defeats, the closer he is to becoming our perfect puppet. This new knowledge will make him that much harder to control.
What does it matter, really? Whatever his circumstances, Sora has never been able to help himself from saving people from the Heartless. It's what his pure little heart wants.
There. The dice have been cast. Things are in motion. He can't stop this.
Nothing is set in stone. If the dice aren't in your favor, you will share Demyx's fate.
The fun is in not knowing, isn't it? What is the point of betting on something if you already know the outcome?
Are you sure that defeating him won't derail the organization's plan?
If he is to die so easily, he is of no use to us.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It's not in my nature to hold back.
I guess sometimes help comes from unexpected places.
Okay. This is gonna be weird because this rolls into another weird cutscene, but we're already over on our time, so we will come back and pick up from here tomorrow. And we'll round out the week with this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Kingdom Hearts. Bye-bye!